What's up, my multi-millionaires? We bringing you another study guide banger video today. The laws of agency. Let's get straight into it. Number one, let's go. A buyer-broker agreement cannot be executed, assigned, novated, performed. Shoot. Let's try to novate it. Assigned. Now, these are assigned and novation. Those are wholesaler techniques, terms. So let's see. The question rationale. An exclusive buyer-broker agreement is like a listing. It is a service agreement and cannot be assigned. I mean, you can't give it to somebody else. Number two, a licensee who has both a listing and the option to buy must inform the principal of which of the following: how much the ads cost, agency relationship, how much the web page costs, the amount of profit the lease licensee will make. I believe it's either B or D. Let's go with B. Oh, it was D. The amount of profit the licensee will make. So, question rationale. The agency relationship should have already been disclosed by this point. Advertising costs are only disclosed if the principal is paying for them. The principal must consent to the amount of profit an agent will make for the agent to exercise his or her option. Question number three. Under common law, an agent's fiduciary obligations to his or her client include notification, obedience, loyalty and confidence, care, obedience, loyalty, accountability and notice, concern, dissertation, accountability and loyalty, communication, obedience, loyalty, agency, and notice. I think it's D. This is a very important question because you will get this. Oh, it was B. Care, obedience, loyalty, accountability, and notice. These duties are often remembered by the acronym of COLON. Care, obedience, loyalty, accountability, and notice. This is very important. An agency relationship can be terminated legally without recourse under which of the following circumstances: when the listing salesperson dies, when the salesperson becomes mentally incompetent, when the buyer dies, when the listing broker dies, when the listing broker dies. Question rationale. The listing broker is the agent of record in a listing. A listing is an employment agreement. Therefore, when an employee dies, the agreement is void. This is not the salesperson's listing. The listing belongs to the broker of record in every transaction, not to the agent. Question number 5. A licensed real estate salesperson is permitted by law to represent one or more brokers, any interested party, their sponsoring broker only, themselves as a broker. Let's see, the sponsoring broker only. So, a licensed real estate salesperson works for their broker only and acts on behalf of their broker as a sub-agent to the buyer or seller. The salesperson's responsibility and authority come only from their broker. Question number 6. When two brokers are working with the same buyer, which broker will have earned the commission? The broker of procuring costs. First broker to make contact with the buyer. Second broker to make contact with the buyer. Broker of procuring costs, listing broker. It will always be broker of procuring costs. This is one you just have to have memorized. Your question rationale. When two brokers are working with the same buyer and neither knows of the other's involvement, the broker that presents the accepted offer to seller is the procuring cause, thus earning the commission. My bad for the yawning, y'all. It's been a minute since I recorded. We just got back from vacation and everything, from that living that $1 million real estate life. You feel me? All right, question 7. While at an open house, the listing agent encounters an unrepresented buyer. The agent is asked by the buyer to prepare an offer to purchase. At the meeting to prepare the offer, the agent tells the buyer, "I'm sure I can get the seller to agree to this price and get the financing you need." What has the listing agent just done? Is being a good fiduciary to the client, made the seller very happy, may have created an implied agency, has done nothing inappropriate. Question rationale. Agents must be very careful about what they say to customers if an agent appears to be the agent of the buyer as well as the seller. They may become a dual agent. Question number 8. A listing agent works for the seller. A buyer's agent works for the buyer. What responsibility does a licensee have to the other agent's party? The agent must keep the other party's confidentiality information from his or her. That's the one, I believe. Oh, it was D. The agent must treat all parties to the transaction honestly and fairly. That's why you always read. Don't just jump the gun. Whether representing a buyer or a seller, an agent may never treat the other party dishonestly or unfairly. Duties of confidentiality, obedience, and loyalty are owed to the principal and are not owed to the party the agent does not represent. Question number 9. When an agent does not disclose that they are representing the seller in an ad, the agent may be guilty of which of the following? Blind advertising, false advertising, permissible advertising, deceptive advertising. Let's try blind advertising. These are important to know. These will be on your test. California real estate laws call the non-disclosure by an agent in an ad blind advertising. All right, question number 10, our final one. Under California workers' compensation law, the broker is responsible for clients and employees, salespeople, employees, and salespeople. Employees and salespeople. In regards to workers' compensation, brokers are responsible for both clerical employees and salespeople. All right, you guys, that's it for today. That was 10 questions for you guys. Next time, I'll be less sleepy. Thank you.